I had a pimp once. I was the bottom bitch. My world orbited around him. I got all the attention, all the love, all the gifts. He bossed me up. New shoes, new clothes, cars, gave me a new way of thinking. I elevated. I was making big money. He fucked me so good and put me number one above all the other hoes. And no one could throw salt on this man's name. He made me. I fucked, sucked, clothed, and cooked for him on a daily. He took my money and my self-esteem. Comparing pimps and cult leaders, there's 4 key things. Number 1, charm. The definition of charm is the power or quality of giving delight or arousing aspiration. An attractive or alluring characteristic, an object, act, or saying believed to have magical power. Gain or influence by charm, control or achieve as if by magic. That's how powerful charm is. The second component is an empath. Third is a common belief or purpose, a way to obtain something that the average can't. And for a pimp, it's money. For a cult leader, it's the kingdom. What is the definition of an empath? An empath is understanding one's emotions deeper in order to manipulate. These people are usually more accurate in recognizing emotions by looking at someone's face. They are more likely to recognize emotions earlier than other people and rate those emotions as being intense. This explains how easy it is for Nature Boy to lure his followers in. He doesn't even have to be face to face with them to lure you in. Off just a simple engaged stare, he reads you. Your insecurities, fears, demons. He can determine whether or not you are gullible or easy to manipulate. Empaths are gifted, unique, and many admire their empathy and understanding of others. However, this could get dangerous depending on the intentions of that empath. You've been read like a book. He now has you in his palms. As long as the common ideology and goal is still there, the kingdom. A pimp and a cult leader share these qualities. In a pimp's case, he preys on young women who he's deemed as gullible, naive, or dumb, easy to manipulate. These women most time have no family, friends, or support system of any kind. Looking for a change, a way out, if you will. The common ideology or goal here is money, bossing up. The prostitute, aka the victim, wants money, yes, but also wants love, companionship, and to be wanted. So does the carbonation members. Many young sex workers have daddy issues. They end up clingy to the pimp, believing his every word. He clothes, feeds, fucks, and provides her with a new mindset.
I need his guidance. I need his help. I need his love. I need his support. I need his unconditional love. I need that shit. Fuck what y'all talking about. Stop talking about him crazy like y'all do. Nigga, he helping us. He guiding us. Supporting us. And fuck all y'all that's out there talking shit about him. Nigga, he helped y'all. He fed y'all asses. He did everything in his power to do everything for y'all. And y'all go turn y'all back on him and talk shit about him. Fuck y'all.
For the Carbonation members, Nature Boy fucks their mind. The mind is a powerful thing to lose, y'all. Once showered with gifts, dick, and self-esteem, he then starts the breaking process or dehumanization.
Get a fan me, bitch, and get me out. And tell him I said it, motherfucker. Class A band, kiss my motherfucking ass, bitch. And I make that. Fuck your rules, motherfucker.
White devil, you got that white man in you, bitch.
Leave, Kayla. He can go. I'll drop off at the airport right now. Y'all can have this bitch. Won't I, Kayla? Won't I drop you off the airport right now? Ever stand on me, don't touch me with no motherfucking demon. Come get these hoes. Come get them right now. I don't want these hoes around me no more. Come get them. I know they online. Go. Get them. Grab them. They're in danger. Hurry up. Come get them. Call the cop. Tell them come get these women. Get them the fuck out of my face. Adjust. 3, 3, 4, 3, 3, 4, 3, 3, 4, 3, I 4, 3.
You have to understand that, man, it's all about progress. It's all about making progress, not to prove to the next man this, not to prove to the next woman that. No, man, to prove to yourself. Because it's only you, man. It's a one-man sport. There is no team. Motherfuckers run around in money clicks and all this extra shit. Look at me and look at us. That's not the game. It's not the game. You don't have to have the strongest muscles in the world, and you ain't got to run around with 100 guns. You know what you got to have, man? This. Right here, man. Your mind, your body, and your soul, Jack.
You belong to me. I'm Daddy. I am God. I am Baba G. I made you. You are my property. The women start to believe this, and the men. Thinking of her life before meeting Daddy, she realizes he really has provided her a new mindset and way of living. I can't leave. I owe him. The more loyal the concubine becomes, the more distant and mean the pimp or leader gets. This is when the gaslighting begins.
To face yourself. And now you facing yourself. You in the mood, right? This is what it's about, right?
Right.
And Malia is always in her like trigger. She's always triggered, constantly triggered. Constantly triggered. Every time she deals with someone else, it's just trigger. And I'm like, damn, like, what you gonna do? Like, what you gonna do? Because you got us looking out here like we fucking starving you or something. You got me looking crazy. You got me looking out here like, you know what I'm saying, like niggas are starving you.
Throughout the day, I have a good solar new meal. It's a task. It's not easy. It's not a task. You're going to be faced with your demons. You have.
How was you in Babylon? Did you have an attitude in Babylon?
I had attitudes in Babylon. Yeah, I did.
Was you like that with your sisters? How were you? Told me stories about how you was with your sisters.
It's basically it's the same type of vibe I give off. Because it's my mind. It's the way I perceive situations.
Malia, leave. Do you want to leave, Malia? Tell them what happened if you leave here. You'll go crazy, won't you?
Yeah.
Tell them who Baba G is. God. Tell them.
Baba G is God.
Now confess it. Proclaim it. Tell these bitches on this motherfucking live who I am.
Baba G is God.
You know, I woke up and everyone was singing. And he's like, you know, beforehand, he was like, yo, you know, if everyone can sing together, then we can all be together. And everyone was singing, so they started, like, doing this, like, yeah, I guess everyone was just singing, you know, taking turns. And it got to my turn. I just wasn't wanting to sing and all that. I just wasn't feeling it, basically. And so I didn't sing when it got to my turn. He was like, yo, you know you have to leave, right? And I'm like, what? Like, really?
We did this to ourselves, Captain. We did this to ourselves, Captain. Now you waking up.
By a demon when he was a kid or something. He did. He told me he was possessed by a demon when he was a kid. He said he can look at the mirror and see the demon. And my assessment of it is that that demon don't like me. That demon don't like me because I give Eligio strength to get rid of him.
Every single member of Carbonation knows that this is not what they had in mind when joining the superior group, quote unquote. It went from "we are all gods," reflections, to
"I am God."
Before we dig even deeper into this cult, it's only right to start with some background and history on Eligio Bishop. Eligio Bishop, the 40-year-old leader of the group Carbonation, was arrested on April 14 on 5 charges, including R-word, false imprisonment, and sending sexually explicit electronic transmissions without consent. The DeKalb County Police Department said the arrest follows a Wednesday night raid on his Georgia home by dozens of officers and a tactical team, according to the WSB-TV. He is currently being held at DeKalb County Jail after Judge Abby Taylor denied bail during a Friday court appearance, owing to the severity of his alleged crimes. While authorities have not provided details into what led to the charges, police did confirm a special victims unit investigation into Bishop has been ongoing since March 30th, after they received a complaint against him. The Wednesday raid, police said, included search and arrest warrants.
DeKalb County Police raided a home after a 3-week investigation. Channel 2 Action News was there as officers took Eligio Bishop into custody. Channel 2's Dave Huddleston live now at DeKalb Police Headquarters. And Dave, Bishop's supporters say, look, the group believes in nudity, they believe in nature, and that he's done nothing wrong.
However, the alleged rape and false imprisonment occurred on March 24th, 3 days later. He alleged sent sexually explicit messages and pictures without the subject's consent, prompting 2 counts on the charge of prohibited nude or sexually explicit electronic transmission. We teach sexual education and we believe in nudity. And so that's one of the charges that's trying to be brought against my chief. That's for revenge porn. But the female that was here, the woman that was here, she gave consent to actually release it for sexual education. It's not just like porn. It's for educational purposes, quote unquote. Dalen Armstead, a current Carbonation member, told Fox 5 Atlanta. Bishop did not immediately respond to the Daily Beast request for comment, and it is not immediately clear if he has retained an attorney, which we know that he has now, you guys. Previous news reports state Carbonation members allegedly follow a vegan diet, believe in nudism, and polygamy. and are forced to hand over their financial information to Bishop before learning his teachings, quote unquote. Bishop, who boasts 2,500 followers on Instagram and 90K more on YouTube, describes himself as Messiah and the Three God. Several of the YouTube posts include music videos and self-help instructional videos, and most urge donations to Carbonation via Cash App. Erica Carroll, a former member of Carbonation, told 11 Alive on Saturday that the internet is where Bishop first lured her into the alleged cult. She said that in 2006, a Facebook post convinced her to move from New York to Honduras to help build a new community focused on nature. After a few months, Carol said the group eventually settled in Costa Rica, where they slept outside in tents, quote unquote, and ate only fruit and vegetables before being made to work. We'd have to sit in these long meetings. He'd say we'd be facing our demons while doing that, but basically he's just projecting onto you what he has going on inside of him, Carol told 11 Alive. It was a lot of verbal and mental abuse, quote unquote. Carol said she eventually left the group after witnessing verbal and physical abuse, and believes that since she left Carbonation, the group has only turned more sinister. Those people that are still in the cult, their only hope is for Bishop to be locked up right now. For him to be locked up, period. It's too many things he has gotten away with, Carol added. We are here to be awakened. So this will not turn out like people think it's going to turn out, quote unquote. I also forgive my accusers. My heart is light as a feather. I am in good spirits. No matter what happens, remember, I am with you forever. This is not the first time that Bishop has faced legal trouble for his role in the alleged cult. In June 2020, Bishop was one of 21 people arrested in Hawaii for violating the state's mandatory 14-day COVID-19 quarantine order. In an interview with AP about the arrest, Bishop admitted he is often described as a cult leader. And I thought the distinction was kind of cool.
We're a group of African Americans that are protesting our conditions by leaving them, he added. They just made us look crazy on the internet.
Here are the wives of the infamous Nature Boy. Malia, Zoka, Aya, Eferul, Sheba, Neytiri, and many, many, many more that have entered and left the Carbonation cult. All of these beautiful women, so beautiful, angelic, gullible.
What the fuck do I got to lose? Like, why would I lie? You see what I'm saying? And that's another thing. Polygamy, it should be more than about just sex. It shouldn't be just based in sex, based in feeding a sexual desire. It shouldn't be like that. You know, if you're talking about sisters supposed to bond and all of that, what about sisters bonding with the men? I want to bond with everybody. I love everybody.
Traumatized, digmatized, brainwashed, simply broken.
Well, there takes a lot of courage. You're leaving behind everything. And you know this. You pick up, you take what you need, and you go. and you go be with this man, and he tells you that you're surrendering your whole life over to him, that your womb belongs to him, your very being belongs to him, your soul belongs to him, that he owns your soul. He tells you this. And you literally still packed your bags, just like I did, and you went there. But at some point, and in some moment, there has to come a time when you say to yourself, enough is enough.
Bound and gagged in the name of the three God, the Most High. Woo-ha! I'm ugly. When will we start realizing we are gods and goddesses and stop giving our power away? Although these women have a unique and loving bond, it's also toxic, and a lot of darkness follows. They fuck, fight, manipulate, and beat one another for the affection of the Most High. There are also men that have fell victim to Nature Boy and his conscious jibber jabber. Pisces, True, Musa, Solar, Loyal, Caliber, and many, many, many more, just like the women that have came and gone. He abuses them too. I can't help but sit and think, who gets the worst abuse? What do you think? I know you constantly ask yourself, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Is it mental illness? Let's connect the dots. A pimp, a man who controls prostitutes and arranges clients for them, taking part of their earnings in return. A cult leader, a person of tremendous charisma who makes followers feel loved and accepted. Now put both of them together. You've birthed Nature Boy. Nature Boy is none other than a pimp with a cult mindset. Instead of selling ass, he is selling a message. Even though we know that he sells ass too. I'm looking forward to digging even deeper into this cult. Now that we understand how it started, the mindset of the leader, the similarities of a pimp and a cult leader, and how Nature Boy combined both of these to manipulate and set out his plan. Buckle your motherfucking seatbelts. I'll see you on the next video.
Feminine.